YouTube. Today should be a action-packed day. We are going to move farms, going up to the other grain facility and shell some corn up there. There's a 60-acre field. I don't know if we'll do it all because we're talking about switching to beans midday. So ideally I'd like to do that 60 acres and then switch to beans, but we'll just see how we are with time and everything. But hopefully we can knock out some bean acres, so after this next batch of rain comes through we can get started on our wheat planting. It's kind of getting a little late, and usually by now we've taken off a couple hundred acres of beans. So, but that's what we got going this morning. I'm going to run over here and fill up the dryer and get the wet tanks loaded up from yesterday's corn. But yeah, hopefully everything runs smooth and goes out without a hitch. But that would be a first. The dryer ran out of wet corn last night. That's good. So everything ran all night smooth. One thing I always try to do every couple of days when we're drying corn, propane tank. Nothing worse than coming over here and finding out dryer didn't run all night because you didn't have any propane. Not much better than the smell of drying corn in the morning. What's the matter? Your window's getting a little dirty? A little bit.
Mr. Brown on the phone communicating about farm shit today. Oh, alright. Pulls out in front of a car, almost gets us killed, but that'll be okay.
Having some issues getting the header control set on my combine. Last night whenever I was tinkering around with them beans, I didn't have any header control preset heights in there, so still having some issues. I think high cap might come down and look at it. It's hard to tell what it is. It's not working like it should, that's for sure, but hopefully it's just a minor thing. A lot of times when we move the combines, especially since they're so wide, the combine's 17.5 foot wide, we will have someone try to flag ahead of us. Usually it's whoever's pulling the header wagon or something along those lines. But like right now I'm flagging for Dad. I'm sitting here at the top of a hill. It's basically a blind hillside. I mean, you can't see anything until you crest it. So I'm sitting here waiting on him to get here and try to slow people down so there's no kind of accident or anything. If you do flag for a combine or any other kind of farm machinery, just remember that you do no good if you are right in front of that tractor or that combine. I know sometimes people will flag for me or Dad, and we almost have to slow down for them to keep from hitting them. Well, by the time they see that car it's flagging, they've already seen the combine. You want to be ahead of that machine so they see you first and figure out something big is behind you. Here waiting on the first load of corn. Thought we'd ride around with George and he can show you how a real operator runs a grain cart.
10 more.
You want to spill some corn while you're on camera?
I probably can handle that.
You better not, it's my corn. I had to get there and clean it up.
Yeah, I cleaned up what I spilled last.
Got a camera mounted up on top of the grain cart. Hopefully that shoots some pretty good footage. Hope it also survives. I don't know, we will call it camera. You got a name for it? Call it Larry? Hopefully yeah. Larry survives. If not, he's going to be coming out in pieces. Intense focus there, George.
I keep my own job because shit happens.
There's the first load coming out. Hopefully that GoPro footage looks good. Let me know what you guys think. forget to leave the remote in the truck this time. One of the main reasons we decided to do this field today is there's a test plot in it. It's run by a company called Seed Genetics. I think they've had seed on the market for 2 years maybe. It was started by Chris Jeffries, who was the founder of Seed Consultants. He started a couple years ago, decided he wanted to get back in the seed industry. He got a test plot on it, so he's going to try to shell it today. So thought maybe by shelling the field beside it, he would have more room to work, and we'd have to provide him with a truck anyways, so that's why we're here. And I'll be curious to see what his plot's like, being so new to the market. Some of this corn in this field is his corn, and it yielded pretty well, so we'll just have to see. Always good to have some more competition in the seed market, though. Well, I think we're on plan E. Maybe it's plan F for today. Instead of switching back to beans here this afternoon, I think we're going to go ahead and run corn. Like I say, my header control is not working still, so I think while we have some sunshine, we're going to try to get some more acres knocked out. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, I think, and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. So try to do corn while we can, and then have everything ready to go back to beans when it dries out again, I guess. You know, I just don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can keep up with the combine and the grain cart by myself with this big commute I've got. I mean, how am I going to do it? I've got to drive that truck, what, 20 feet? I don't know. Lunchtime.
Nothing bad to say about it.
Everybody's eating lunch, important business.
Yep.
Hey, George. Luke Weaver says, get George in more videos. Looks like you're the star of the show, buddy.
We can handle it.
We eat real healthy here. We got fruit now. Kentucky steak and fruit. A little bit of candy. We have sugar rush.
It'll be a miracle if he don't have diabetes before harvest is over. There's the plot they're getting ready to shell. This looks like their combine coming in. Somebody else running the grain cart today. One of my dad's friends named Scott. He's going to run it. So George is going to go over to the other farm and transfer grain to feed the dryer for the rest of the day. Do some odds and ends around the grain bins over there. So all the George fans out there, this will probably be the last to see of him today, at least for a few hours anyway.
Later. I'm going to have to work now. I lost my air conditioning job.
I didn't spill it this time. This time, I really can blame it on the grain cart driver. Corn's a little wetter. It's running about 22% moisture. So now I'm going to have to adjust the dryer a little bit. We have been just putting heat on it. Now we're actually going to have to heat it up and dry it. So our bushels per hour right now is 700. Now I've got the moisture control on. You can see it dropping. Probably going to be looking at about 450 an hour now. But that's the advantage of having a big holding tank. We can keep going all day this way. Just isn't having dryer, we're not going to get it below 18% moisture though. So we're going to have to put a little bit of propane to her. Looks like little man's getting a ride with Pappy. That'll make his day.
see.
When it comes to hooking up a trailer, it's hard to beat a backup camera. One of the best time savers I've ever bought.
Who needs a Thunder Creek when you got one of these?
Hey guys, I'm back from the combine. My nephew plays football for a local college, so my dad went to watch him play. They have a home game. He hasn't got to see him play yet this year. So if he wanted to go, I would hop in the cab and finish his field out. So we're getting 2 days in a row of combine cab footage. That's how you know when you're full. You got about 15 feet in corn, maybe 20, and then you're going to start hearing ding, 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 ding. And one sudden stop, you got corn everywhere. See them guys run that test plot. They're running it with an old planer of some sort. I don't know what model it would be. Got a 2-row head on it. They have to stop every time they change varieties and weigh stuff and all that good crap. Really makes me grateful for this machine. I'm sitting in there, it's 69 degrees. I got a radio, heated and cooled seat. They're in that old planer, no air conditioner. I don't even know if the window's open in it. 84 degrees right now. Guarantee you I'm having a better time shelling corn than they are right now. I can't believe that just happened. Like this bolt holding this one to the tractor sheared. I guess we got lucky the grain cart didn't flip. I still can't believe that happened. It appears that the bolts that hold the back of the drawbar on sheared or worked themselves loose. There's 2 bolts that hold that on, which kind of surprised me. All that weight, 2 bolts. But we found one that was sheared and we couldn't find the other one, so I don't know if it's sheared too or worked itself loose or what. But I'm on my way in the other Challenger now because that cart's got corn sitting in it and it's in the middle of the field, so we need to get it out of there. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so it's not much corn, but I do want to get it out of there tonight. Yeah, probably go around both of them, I'd say. Well, we gotta try out the new tractor. Not quite the circumstances I wanted to try it out in though. We got it hooked up, obviously. Got it out of we're gonna be able to get it out of the field, so that's a plus. But it does look like a couple of the hydraulic hoses didn't survive the crash, so we're not gonna be able to use the cart tonight, and that'll probably be it. That'll be it for corn harvest tonight. But it could have been a lot worse. I have seen pictures and videos of that same thing happening, except in a road gear, and the cart flipped. So I mean, we got pretty lucky in that we had just finished the field, so we were loading at a standstill, and it just happened when he took off. So as far as that goes, we did get lucky, I guess, and no one was hurt, so that's good. Well, at least the Challenger has some pretty good lights on it. Now to get everything put away before this rain moves in. Turns out George makes a return in today's video. Got done putting everything up together farm. We'll try to dump these last trucks. Most of the tarps that have holes. That rain moving in, I really don't want that corn to get wet. So take care of that. Hopefully nothing else falls apart tonight. Well, one nice thing, I didn't realize both these trucks were empty. That's why it pays to have a good crew. They'd already dumped these while I was putting the stuff up apparently, so guess I ain't gotta do that now. It's a good shot of how the dryer works. One of these days when I get a chance, I'll open up the inside of the dryer and show you what the inside looks like. It's probably different than most of you are thinking if you're not familiar with them. At night you can really see the flames shooting in there. Well guys, it was another interesting day on the farm. Started out pretty well. We still ended up managing to get a pretty decent day. I think we ran right around 14,000 bushels, so not bad considering. Shaping up to be a really good day till the problems there at the end. But hey, thanks for watching. Like I said before, if you like what you see, follow me on Instagram, Brian's Outdoor Videos, or like us on